and then I'm going to shut it off immediately when you tell me it's actually
There
I
you go.
Okay, now you're saying that it's being sent to YouTube. So let me go check. Yeah, now I'm starting to hear it coming from your channel again, from your
Yep.
box, from your
Okay, well
Zoom
it
box.
is it's on YouTube. And Tom, you're coming up yellow as far as bandwidth goes. I'm not sure if that's anything at all for you, but and I,
Um, yeah, and it doesn't seem to be an issue on my side. I'm not getting any messages on it. So
yeah, no, and right now it's back to where it was. I don't know how to un co-host Michael Breyer, but that's okay. So if as long as you're not hearing anything bad, then we'll
yeah, looks like both stepped away for a second. As Neil was saying, that we had a really successful Musicians for the Greater Good concert yesterday for the a benefit concert for the Harris Walls campaign, and that the headliner was meant to be Peter Yarrow, but he was unable to attend due to health. But he has reached out to Neil, and Neil had something he'd like to share with us all.
all right. We have to start up again. All right. Do we just spotlight? Let me see. Oh, there you go. All right, everybody. Yes, so we had a most wonderful um, reading yesterday, and a wonderful event for the Musicians for the Greater Good. Um, and it and shortly after David Ippolito, who's my friend in New York City, shortly after the before the concert began, David Ippolito called me. I know Alan Suzanne in Colorado knows David very well, and and uh, he told me about uh, Peter not being well, and he said expect to get an unusual email from somebody you may not know. It might be in your spam folder, it might be somewhere else, but it came right to my inbox. So David said a whole bunch of things about me. I don't know how, but I just wanted to share with you about what he did have to say. So, and he just put, Dear Neil, David told me that you were the principal organizer of today's fundraiser that included folk singers, our music, our history, and our legacy of ethical commitment to support of Kamala Harris in her overwhelmingly critical presidential bid. And I wrote back to him saying, no, it wasn't a me event. It was a we event. We have a very few amount of people who um, uh, volunteers, and Tom was the extraordinaire, as he always is, as far as sound goes. He says, well done. Thank you. Bravo, my brother. I'm grateful to you as a participant only who spoke, but would have loved to have been able to sing a song. I've been feeling better, but I also am especially grateful because I was deeply devoted to this kind of organization um, for many years in the context of civil rights movement, anti-war movement, climate movement, the women's movement, and many others. I know what it takes to pull this kind of effort off, and it's astronomical, 24/7 amount of work, and it's a lot of it is a lot devoid of creativity. In the word of the majority, such as the organizing effort, frankly, it's grunt work. However, for me, although it was frustrating in the extreme times of these essential grunt work tasks, it was imbued with sometimes overwhelming sense of urgency and meaning, in fact, essential in terms of event effort ultimately accomplishing its objective. So well done and thank you. Bravo, my brother. Very few performers have drawn the crowd and given so much to advocate advocacy efforts of which they have been a part of have tackled the challenges of organizing events such as yours. Harry Chapin was one of those organizers of great skill and dedication. Goodness knows he's an amazing, remarkable fellow, by the way. Peter knows everybody. All this is to say that I know well that you've been through a little bit this year, and you are my brother. We are bonded by the same impulses and the same compulsions that allow us to pull things like this off. I'm grateful for this work in my life. It has meant the world to me, and I expect you are similarly grateful as well. Being a tiny bit senior to you, he's 86 right now, I urge you to, with all my heart, to carry on, my brother, in peace and love, Peter. So thank you for making things quiet
That's
for a
nice.
few minutes. Thank
Yeah.
you all. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Peter's a class act for sure.
He certainly is. He really was. David Ippolito did a wonderful of his voicemail, speaking to everybody with a picture.
Yeah, yeah, and I would suggest anybody who hasn't gone to see it yet, and I can throw the link in the chat, um, and also just if you feel moved to do so, we're going to leave the donate link open and active for at least a couple of weeks here, maybe right up to the election. So if you feel moved to contribute, then it would be much appreciated. So, Bo, if you would like to go on with the with our list, that would be great. And we're just waiting on Bo to unmute himself.
Here we go.
There we
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, now I can unmute. And now, thank you so much for those words, Neil. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I could do it.
I'd like to move on now to someone who has been first at Run for many weeks, but now she's all the way down to number 5. I don't know how she's fallen so far. Here she is, Amy Robinson.
Hey, Amy. Amy, you're muted.
Okay, I want to apologize for my swollen face and my soon-to-be black eye. I had some dental stuff done on Friday, and they had to kind of beat me up. I'm sorry that Karen's not here, because I would tell her that she nailed it. Because last time she said to me about the song I did that there was a part she kept expecting to come back. And it was the part that you won't remember the song, but we've not seen each other for the longest time. Or we've not seen one another in the longest time. And I thought about it, and I thought, she's right. It should come back. It has to come back. So I made that the chorus. With the 2 lines that came before it, I dumped all the short verses from the song because the song had too many words to begin with. And I tweaked the long verses a little bit. I tweaked the music a little bit, and I still wasn't happy with it. And writing a song isn't an emotional exercise for me. That's just for me. And it's not therapy, and that wasn't grief work. It's art, but I forgot to treat it like art. I'm an artist. I'm a writer. I don't know why I don't know why the disconnect between that and writing a song, but there it is. And one of the things I learned about art is that when all elements support the main idea, that's when you get the resonance. And if you're lucky, sometimes you get the wow. But that thing that I wrote didn't have a main idea. It had all this stuff going on, but it didn't have that. But when Karen sent me that thing, I realized the main idea isn't any of the stuff that was happening. The main idea is time. So I wrote a whole new song with that idea in mind. And I kept the chorus with the exception of the first 2 lines. and I kept a couple of other lines from the song, but everything else is new. I even changed the time signature, and now it's 3/4 time. It's a waltz, as it should be. And so the title is either The Longest Time, or the title I really want, which was taken some decades ago, called The Last Waltz, which was from when the documentary made about the band breaking up in 1970 something. But I figure that's long enough ago that if I borrow it, I probably won't get sued. So anyway, yeah. So here it is, The Longest Time, or The Last Waltz. We are gathered today together to reflect on his life for a while. The better part of a lifetime he spent, we've compressed it all down to 3 hours of time. Some were with him at the beginning, just like yesterday. By and by, more and more others arrive. A connecting thread now keeps his memory alive. Hello, how are you doing? I say you're looking fine. We've not seen one another in the longest time. It's been the longest time. Remember when we first knew him? Me, I don't know how we met. Every question he'd ask could open a world. It's one thing of money I'll never forget. Now his written words live on forever in electrons making the round, and the music he wrote left his own time behind, leaving the world a whole new world of sound. Hello, how are you doing? I say you're looking fine. We've not seen one another in the longest time. It's been the longest time. We all smile, thinking back on our own day. Remember what it was like then. But a soft sense of sadness surrounds us, says we doubt we'll all be all together again. A few tears grace our eyes as we celebrate, tears we can all plainly see. Hold your memories before they can dissipate. Now it's time to let go, time to set him free. Hello, how are you doing? I say you're looking fine. We've not seen one another has been the longest time. Now this time has passed much too quickly. Now we'll all go our separate ways. A few hours counting for 25 years was not time enough for all we had to say. And we all came together, left all of us feeling so fine, seeing one another after the longest time. It was the longest time, the longest time.
That was really amazing.
Awesome.
Nice rework. Yeah.
Great song.
It's beautiful, Amy.
Now let me just say one thing.
Oh.
What Karen told me was really, really helpful. And she just told me what her experience was, that she kept expecting a line to come back. So I'm real interested in your feedback. I understand this is not songwriting class, but those of you who are songwriters are pretty accomplished songwriters. And I'm just starting out. So I'll take all the help I can get. You will not hurt my feelings. You won't insult me. Tougher than that. But anything that you feel like, any feedback you feel like giving me, I'm happy to accept. Thank you.
Well, that was a great song.
Yay.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. All right. And now we have Steve Azzaro.
Thank you, Bo. I do urge you to take a look at the video of the concert. Wonderful, wonderful performers. I'm going to do the song that I did on that show. And I'll just reference one of the gentlemen who was sang a song where he referred to critical mass and things being lost beyond our control. And I thought that was pretty important to realize. And my song that I wrote involves freedom. We really need to defend our freedoms. We have to be brave in doing it, because if we're not, these freedoms will be taken away from us and they'll be lost. So this is a song I wrote called Burden of Freedom. Freedom is a precious gift. We must defend our rights. We need to be aware, take care, or it'll vanish in the deep, dark night. It's guaranteed by our Constitution. Still need to be vigilant. We must be on guard. Take care, don't let it vanish in the cold, misty night. Can I choose my own way, or do they demand and control? Can I express my thoughts without fear, or do they command not being judged or condemned? And in freedom protest without the fear of them. We will walk and talk and play and pray and live in freedom every day. Be on guard, take care, don't let it vanish in the foreboding night. We won't be silenced, we won't be left behind. We'll break those golden chains with freedom on our mind. Together all our people will sing a mighty freedom song. We won't be silenced because united we're strong. We will work and talk, play, pray, live freedom every day. Better be on guard, take care, don't let it vanish in the foreboding night. Won't be pawns of the royal rich, corporations or politicians. Challenge abuse of power, not be silenced by oppression. We'll have power to protect our families and friends and reject media lies and put corruption to an end. We've got to stay on guard to save freedom from being lost in the night. Speak, act, and think without being silenced or suppressed. Own property and earn a living, not tax obsessed, and protected by due process, not corrupted by money might. Choose our own destiny and always try to do what's right. We will walk and talk and play and pray, live in freedom every day. We're gonna turn the page, we're not going back. We gotta move forward, we're never going back. No, never going back. Thank you.
Excellent,
Hey,
Steve.
beautifully done.
Thank you, Neil.
Great song.
Poignant. Great. All right. And you know, we're all have a big choice to make in the next month or so. And we really, to me, it's almost like good versus evil. I hate to say that, but it really feels that way to me for the first time in my life. And I really am amazed at how many people support Orange Man. It's mind-boggling. I don't understand it at all, but it just shows you the places people are and how you can sort of take over their minds and get them to vote against what is good for them, what their own self-interests. I mean, it's just a terrible thing that we have to go through on this. So anyway, I'm going to pass it on now to someone who's in, let's see, Gaia. Gaia, are you there?
Yeah, Bo.
Here you are. All right, so where are you tonight?
I'm where I live here on Maui, Hawaii.
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
I think you should all invite us over for a pajama
Oh,
party.
oh yeah.
Cup of tea.
What do you
A
think?
cup of
Everybody, should
strawberry
we
tea.
go to the pajama party? Thumbs up. Okay.
Pajamas. Um,
All right.
so I've been, and I've been doing that for a few months now. And my good friend Dave Orleans, who lives in North Carolina, but I met him on a Portland Music Zoom, wrote a song called Come a Lot. Many of you have heard me do it. And I take that song around everywhere I can and sing it. We were hoping to do it yesterday somehow, but didn't happen. Anyway, it's to the tune of I'm Your Handyman. And I'll sing it a cappella. Hey, people, gather round and listen to what she's putting down. I can't wait to call her Madam President. She knows the rule of law is her best tool. She's fair and honest, she's no fool. Preserving the American dream, I know she truly can. If democracy should need repair, then she is the one to see. She'll tell you the truth, you tell all your friends, they'll come running to see her. Here is the main thing that I want to say. She's busy 24 hours a day, preserving your American dreams. I know she truly can. Kamala, Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kamala, Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kamala, Kamala. They'll come running to see her. Here's the main thing that I want to say. She'll need all your votes on election day, preserving the American dream. I know she truly can. Join me on the chorus. Kamala, Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kamala, Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kamala, Kamala. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's for winning the election, that last yeah. That's how we win. We push
Good
right through
plan.
there. Thanks for listening.
Great
Dave Orleans
job.
wrote that.
Great job, Gaia.
Right. Right, can you guys hear me now?
You are heard, Bo.
Can we just get
Unfortunately.
like one more Kamala chorus? We can all sing with it.
Kamala.
Kamala.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
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 Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Kamala.
Right.
Yeah, we keep it going like a mantra for a few hours. How's that?
Okay, yeah. All right,
No,
listen,
too
I
long.
may give up my spot just for you tonight. Okay. Thank
My
you so much, Gaia.
my 94-year-old mother with Alzheimer's says that if Trump wins the election, we should all move to Israel. And I had to tell her, Mom, you don't want to go to Israel right now.
Oh, gracious. Yeah.
She thought that was a great idea.
Oh, well. All right, well, onward. And it's going to be much difficult to really have any song that has more poignancy than that. But Tom, if anyone can do it, it's Tom Maynard. So let's hear it.
Hey,
for Tom.
Tom. All right.
Here comes poignancy.
Poignancy.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to have to change what I was planning on singing.
Uh-uh.
Or maybe not. This is a Jack Hardy song. Just going to bring up the little dialogue box that tells about how the sound is. Make sure I'm not blowing anybody's ears out. Come all you lads and lasses near, a story I will tell to you about a cold, damp night like this, when shelter I was seeking, a traveler passing through. The barkeep said to guard my coin, to stay away from this tinker. Oh, that just brought me near to him. For not had I worth taking, a traveler passing through. He bought me a glass of dark and stout, to thank me for my company, and dropped a penny in the glass for the luck that it would bring to me, a traveler passing through. The poor have but their pennies left, the king his Saxon shilling. The king would never part with his, though I part with mine most willing, to a traveler passing through. This coin's been haunted by the she, she'll bring you joy or bring you grief, depending on the works you do. What once was mine now belongs to you, a traveler passing through. We passed the night most forcefully, I sang my songs and him his to me, and talked about life's brief song to sing, and the visions we'd forsaken as travelers passing through. The barkeep said it's time with scorn, your man here will be your undoing. They'll lock you up as sure as you're born, if they hear the song you're singing, a traveler passing through. Well, they can lock me up as best they can, yet songs can never know these chains. The song is sacred as the wind, we're just the harp that's singing, the traveler passing through. And later in a Highland pub, with friends around me singing, I chanced to glance into my glass at another penny shining, a traveler passing through.
Beautiful, Tom.
Jack
nice,
Hardy.
Tom.
Nice song, Tom.
Thank
Really
you
nice.
so much.
Awesome. Awesome.
Super song. Thank you. You there? Little rustling in the background there, but now it's time for Val Fowler. Hey, Val.
Good
how are you
evening.
tonight?
I'm good. I'm recovering from a cold, but I'm feeling better. I'm sorry I'm late. I have to say that I forgot. But
We're glad you're here, Val.
better never than late. Oh, better late than never.
Val, you need original sound.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Gaia. So Neil will recognize this song. It's written by mutual friends. You celebrate my glory in the beauty of the earth, in love that brings forgiveness and the miracle of birth. You offer up your gratitude in worship and in prayer. But what I really want from you is willingness to share. There are questions you can't answer that keep you up at night. Why evil strikes the innocent and darkness hides the light. On that day when every eye will see and all accounts are squared, the question that will matter most is, did they know you cared? When the wind and the rain of the hurricane left me homeless on the street, did you bring me clothes and shelter? Did you give me food to eat? When the warlords came and I fled the flames and they made me a refugee, did you help me, bring me cold food and water? When the warlords came and I fled the flames and they made me a refugee, did you feel my racing heartbeat, hear my cry of agony? When the heat and the sand of this barren land left me struggling to survive, did you help me find clean water so my family could thrive? When I was lost and lonely, wandering in despair, my greatest time of need was your one great hour to share. There are my world, for all its beauty, can be an ugly place. Suffering comes and hopes and dreams vanish without bring on pain. You simply can't erase and bring each soul a chance to be an instrument of grace. When the wind and the rain of the hurricane left me homeless on the street, did you give me clothes and shelter? Did you bring me food to eat? When the warlords came and I fled the flames and they made me a refugee, did you feel my racing heartbeat, hear my cry of agony? When the heat and the sand of this barren land left me struggling to survive, provide? Did you help me find clean water so my family could thrive? Oh, when I was lost and lonely, wandering in despair, my greatest time of need was your one great. When I was lost and lonely, wandering in despair, my greatest time of need was your one great hour to share.
Oh, so meaningful,
Nice
Bill.
song.
Wow, just beautiful. Thank you so much.
That was written by former residents of the Boston area, Steve Gretz and Leslie Lee.
Oh, all right.
Titled One Great Hour to Share. A colleague of mine, pastor of the Reese Baptist Church in Northwest Rochester, Steve and Leslie both.
They're wonderful people, really dear friends. Thanks so much for doing that. I love it.
Thank you so much. All right, Val. That's a great job.
What's the next?
And next we have Branson Bofat out of Bridgewater. So you live Bridgewater?
Yes.
All right. All right.
How's the balance tonight?
Guitar's a little soft compared to your voice.
Okay, we can fix that. I've
Given your
added-
delicate playing there.
I thought you were talking
I've
about
added a
me,
new-
Tom.
I've added a new microphone, and it's completely upset the universe on this side.
I'm not an expert, but it sounds really good, Branson.
Well, that's good. You know, but with Zoom, if you get something that works, leave it. Unfortunately, that other microphone was starting to be problematic, and I thought I would be proactive, and I've made myself a mess here. But if you can hear, I think it'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whoa, Branson, that was awesome.
Yay.
Great job, my friend.
Really awesome, Branson. Hey, can you do me a favor, Branson? Could you tap your guitar mic for me? Okay. Yeah, I didn't really notice a change when you brought the volume up on it. So you were a little soft, but we heard you.
But the balance was fantastic.
Still, really?
Given that he sang that song, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just changing one mic and the mixer is all messed up.
So just
work
for
on it.
future reference, you might want to bring up your guitar volume.
What, Tom?
moving forward.
You didn't hear the words?
Vocals at all, so you have to have that other thing on for
He had,
a cappella singing.
he had the rest of us in stitches.
Well, thank you very much.
No, thank you.
It looks as though Bo Wiener has exited the building for a moment. So hopefully he will be back shortly. But in the meantime, our next performer, we're lining her up there. Great. Let's welcome Karen McGuire.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Karen, good to see you.
I just got out of work, so I was like rushing home. But I just saw this woman. Her name's Mindy Smith, and she was great at City Winery this Saturday, and that was a great show. So this song is from her first album. It's called "Come to Jesus." So here goes. Oh, here we go. God, this is. Wait a minute. No. Let's go. Child, when life don't seem worth living, come to Jesus, let him hold you in his arms. Thank you.
All right, Karen. Let's
Awesome.
Wow.
Really powerful. Great job, Karen.
So I'm rocking it out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Next we have, oh, there he is.
There he is.
Is that Ken Porter?
Moi?
It's you. How
Yeah.
are you, Ken?
Rather well. Rather well. And
Excellent. I like your setting tonight.
it's just my living room wall. Although the picture was taken in Ireland.
There you go.
Anyway, I had the good luck to be invited along with Bo Wiener to a recording session with Franklin TV in Franklin, Massachusetts. And they invited us to bring, you might say, a band. In other words, not just me and Bo, but bring some other folks. And so Bo and I worked up a list of songs, and we invited Sarah Tenney, who is the director of Marimba Magic and a marimba player. And we invited John Gass, who is a pretty good Native American flute player. So there's 4 of us in this video, and I'm gonna let you see this this little work of art. The song is called Lancelot's Tune, and it was written by Robin Bateau of the duet Buskin and Bateau. And are you all seeing like a waterish image?
We are.
Is it coming through? All right. Don't get used to that because it's going to fade away. Here we go. Lancelot's Tune.
Guinevere, in my castle in Normandy, make a new home with me. Come follow me down, Guinevere. All my honor and glory will just be a story of the fall of the crown. Am I some dancing Lancelot who only falls in love with a woman who belongs with someone else? Is it just the blood of Paris running through my veins that sees a taken woman and myself I can't restrain? Is this knight of cups with his noble stance just a jack of clubs with his eye askance on the queen of hearts in her royal blue? I may shield the poor, but I can't save you, Guinevere. In my castle in Normandy, make a new home with me. Come follow me down, Guinevere. All my honor and glory will just be a story of the fall of the crown. Golden apples on the mountain, this one fell to me. We are planets in a heartless gravity. I never chose to make a choice, it felt like someone else's voice saying all those crazy things down on one knee. Cassandra never cast a shadow, now it's racing to the shore, or the face that launched 1,000 ships is sailing one more. Guinevere, in my castle in Normandy, make a new home with me. Come follow me down, Guinevere. All my honor and glory will just be a story of the fall of the crown. Guinevere, all my honor and glory will just be a story of the fall of the crown. Guinevere, on my castle in Normandy, make a new home with me. Come follow me down.
This program was made possible by your Franklin friends and neighbors. Good folks, just like you.
And there you have it.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was wonderful, Ken. And Bo.
That was 5 cameras and a lot of music channels. It was pretty amazing. It's all really first-rate equipment. A lot of community TV stations are working with 20-year-old, equipment that got handed down from someplace. So it was pretty amazing to do work there.
Yeah, that's
Let them
awesome.
do their.
Thank you, Ken. And now we're going to go to the other member of the dynamic duo, Mr. Bo Wiener. I'm going to ask you to unmute, sir. And we will.
How about that? Is that better?
That's working really fine, really fine. Let's give Bo a big hand, folks.
Okay.
Yay.
So in following the theme of the times right now, I wrote a song about 1.5 years ago. I called it The Liberty Train, and it's about the plight of the black man in this country. But now I see, like, we actually have a black woman, the black person going to be our president, hopefully. And I think this is, let's get behind this person and do everything we can to get her into office. And meanwhile, this is the song I wrote. It's about Martin Luther King and some of the atrocities minorities have to face in this country. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Birmingham? It's the middle of the night, I can't rest my head. I asked the conductor, when we pull into Birmingham, Memphis, is all he said. Oh, I know that train track lullaby, cities and towns passing by should remind me where I'm bound. When I finally arrive at the edge of night, sun comes up, he'll be gone, I'll be listening to the rising sound. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Louisville? It's the middle of the night, she barely raised her head. I asked the conductor, when will we pull into Louisville? It's time to climb on board, is all he said. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Minneapolis? It's the middle of the day, he can't raise his head. I asked the conductor, when will we pull into Minneapolis? Mama, I can't breathe, is all he said. I know the rumble and the roar of the super train, the rivers and hills, wind and the rain. I'm not sure where I've been. When I finally arrive at the edge of night, the sunlight's gone, just moonlight. They'll all be waiting at the station when the train comes in. Not going back to that other day, I would close my eyes, hide away, not knowing where I'm going or which train to ride. It's not about looking back, it's time for riding on one track. Liberty for all when the train arrives. I asked the conductor, is this the train to Washington? It's the middle of the day, this train is gathering steam. I asked the conductor, when will we pull in to Washington? We're almost there. He had a dream. We're almost there. He had a dream.
Bravo.
Fantastic, Bo.
Awesome
Great,
song, Bo.
Good song.
Great song.
great
Fantastic
job.
song.
Yeah, did you
All right.
post the lyrics anywhere?
Did I post? I can tell you now I haven't posted the lyrics to that yet,
Okay.
but I could get them to you somewhere, somehow.
All
I can
right.
figure out how to do that.
I'll put my email in private chat to you if that would be all right.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
And do you know that Reggie Harris actually runs tours that are civil rights tours and start in Birmingham or Memphis?
I didn't know that, but I know Reggie Harris. He was a
Yeah,
teacher at Sam
I'll
W.
put the info. Yeah, I'll put
Yep.
the info in the
Okay.
chat.
Okay, thank you so much. Great song. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, he'd love
All
to hear
right.
that song, I'm sure.
Well, on another day, we'll get all of the videos that we did at Franklin TV, which included that song. We'll get them posted.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
Okay. All right. So next, I don't see the list here.
Michael and Nell would be next. But they must have their placeholder on.
They do. Michael and Nell, are you there? Can we go to you folks, or do you need us to move on and come back to you?
Let's see. Here we go. Michael and Nell. Is that what we're
Yeah,
looking for?
they're muted and their video's off. So I think we're going to move on.
Okay. So now we have from Maryland. Is that right? There we go. In the depths of the house in Maryland. Is that it? Santa's Workshop.
Hello, I'm here. I'm tuning. I thought I had 2 songs to tune to. Hello.
It was a reasonable thing to expect.
Well, I put in new strings a week ago, and they're nylon, so they're still
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they
taking
keep
their
going out
time.
of tune. Yeah.
Those are the ones you showed me up at, last time I saw you at Arts.
Wait. I've heard Bo Wiener play exactly that same song.
So I
She's
got an
frozen.
unmute thing here. Am I muted or unmuted?
You are unmuted. We
Okay.
can hear you.
I had an unmute thing, and I thought, oh, okay. Sorry about that. I should have been a little more.
And is your original sound on? Great.
Yeah.
Original sounds on.
Original sounds are on. I saw it freeze a little before, so I'm hoping it's my bandwidth isn't causing an issue.
So far, not a problem.
Not a problem. Okay. Okay. And then I listen to what's playing and decide what to do. So that's. Oh, don't want to do that. It's a full moon out there. It's just like expected there to be something else. I'm really sorry. Early autumn. When an early autumn walks the land and chills the breeze and touches with her hand the summer trees, perhaps you'll understand dance pavilion in the rain, all shuttered down. A winding country lane, all russet brown. A frosty window pane shows me a town grown lonely. That spring of ours that started so April-hearted seemed made for just a boy and girl. I never dreamed, did you, any fall would come in view so early, early. Darling, if you care, please let me know. I'll meet you anywhere. I miss you so. Let's never have to share another early autumn. That spring of ours that started so April-hearted seemed made for just a boy and girl. I never dreamed, did you, any fall would come in view so early, early. Darling, if you care, please let me know. I'll meet you anywhere. I miss you so. Let's never have to share another early autumn.
Awesome.
Marianne.
Whoa. Excellent job.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. All right. Okay, onward as we plow along here. And we have next, what a great smile you have. I just wanted to tell you that. Okay. And now, Don Gibbs. Let's hear it for Don.
Hey everyone.
Great to see you, my friend.
What's that?
Great to see you. Welcome back.
Thank you. Good to see you too. It's great to be with you all. It's really glad to be here. I'm going to do a rather unorthodox choice of song and songwriter. I've never been known for doing songs that are, I don't know. I like sappy songs, and so as I was going through changes and chord changes, all of a sudden I realized, like, oh, that's a very Barry Manilow change. And I realized I didn't know any Barry Manilow songs. So I decided to learn a Barry Manilow song. So I'm going to do a Barry Manilow song for you. Doctor, my woman is coming back home late today. Could you maybe give me something? 'Cause the feeling has gone and I must get it back right away before she sees that I've been up, down, trying to get the feeling again, all around, trying to get the feeling again, the one that made me shiver, made my knees start to quiver every time she walked in. And I've looked high and low and everywhere I possibly can, but there's no trying to get the feeling again. It seemed to disappear as fast as it came. Where did it run to? I thought I'd done all that I could just to keep the love light burning. But whatever I've done, I guess I just haven't done it too good. 'Cause all that's left is yearning. And I've been up, down, trying to get the feeling again, all around, trying to get the feeling again, the one that made me shiver, made my knees start to quiver every time she walked in. And I've looked high and low and everywhere I possibly can, but there's no trying to get the feeling again. It seemed to disappear as fast as it came. And I've been looking, I've been looking, I've been looking, I've been up and down and trying to get the feeling. I've been up, I've been down, I've been trying, I've been trying, I've been trying, I've been trying to get the feeling. Been trying to get the feeling again. I wanna get that feeling, I wanna get that feeling, I wanna get that feeling. Wanna get that feeling again and again and again. Trying to get the feeling. I've been trying to get the feeling. I've been up, I've been down, I've been trying to get the feeling again.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yay!
Great job.
They got pills for
Good.
that.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Awesome, Don.
That's great. Now, have you been here before?
I have once, yes. Once before.
Okay. Well, your
Thank
voice
you.
is beautiful. You have a really great voice. There you are. Okay, we were
Thanks.
looking at Marianne McAllister's smile, but now we get to see you.
She has a much prettier smile than I do.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything. But that's okay.
That's okay. I won't be offended, I promise.
Okay. All right, and now we have. It's frozen again. Okay.
We have Jay singing Spirit Cunningham coming up next.
There we are. The man.
Hey,
Hey,
Welcome,
Jay.
Jay.
All right.
Good to see you, Jay.
I'm honoring Indigenous Peoples Day today. And I have a Buffy St. Marie song. It's called Now That the Buffalo's Gone. And of course, she was labeled non-Indian a year ago, I guess, by some people, but I don't believe that. I know for a fact she's Northern Cree, but one of the greatest singers, songwriters, folk singers out there that I know of. So anyways. Can you remember the times that you held your head high and told all your friends of your Indian claim? Proud good lady and proud good man, some great grandfather from Indian blood sprang, and you feel in your heart for these ones. Oh, it's written in books and in songs that we've been mistreated and wronged. Well, over and over I hear those same words from you, good lady, and you, good man. Well, listen to me if you care where we stand, and you feel in your heart for these ones. When a war between nations is lost, the loser we know pays the cost. But even when Germany fell to your hands, consider, dear lady, consider, dear man, you left them their pride and you left them their lands. And what have you done? Change come about, Uncle Sam? Or are you still taking our land? A treaty forever George Washington signed. He did, dear lady, he did, dear man. And the treaty's been broken by the Kinzua Dam. And what will you do for these ones? Oh, it's all in the past, you can say, but it's still going on here today. The government wants the Iroquois land, that of the Seneca and the Cheyenne. It's there, here, and it's now. You can help us, dear man, now that the buffalo's gone.
Thanks, Jay. Song.
Powerful, my friend.
Thanks, Jay.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that to us, Jay.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
Lyrics on your back. Whatever you want. I'm game. All right. I wasn't muted then. I just want you to know that. Okay, and here he is. Okay, Storm, take it away, man.
So I'm going to follow that up with another Indigenous peoples piece. If I can get it to come up. Why aren't you coming up? Yeah, okay. Heritage. With this past, one must either stay or leave. Yet to stay is to surrender, and to leave is to desert. The burial mounds in these hills know I ride in this carnival only so I needn't decide. For the lies that were spoken, for the blood we have spilled, for the treaties that we broken, for the leaders you have stilled. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Now a new day must begin. Custard died for your sin. For the tribes you terminated, for the myth you keep alive, for the land you confiscated, for our freedom you deprived. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Now a new day must begin. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Now a new day must begin. Custard died for your sin. for the truth you pollute, for the life you have cost, for the good you prostitute, and for all that we have lost. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Now a new day must begin. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Custard died for your sin. Now a new day must begin.
Very powerful Storm.
The poem was mine. The song is by Floyd Red Crow Westerman.
Thank you for that.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Storm. And now, after the storm, here she is. She's been threatening to sing all night, and now she's going to do it.
It's the other way around.
Okay.
I didn't sign up.
Someone signed her up. Okay. Okay, so Junko, do you have something to say to everybody?
No. Oh. What's that? Oh, it's a low battery. It's gonna go out.
Oh, you better get the song over quick.
Okay.
Okay. So tomorrow in Lexington, on Worthen Street at the Lexington Farmers Market, Junko and I, 2 to 4, are going to go play outside in the freezing cold. Please bring, even if you don't want to listen to us, please bring like hot chocolate or something like that, okay? Because it's going to be cold. Anything else?
I think we'd better connect the battery things or that because right now it's not connected.
Okay, connect it. Do it. Is that
No, we're gonna run out of battery.
Okay, here we go.
Heartbeat fast, color promises. How to be brave? How can I love when I'm afraid to fall? Watching you stand alone, all of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I loved you for 1,000 and more. Time stands still, beauty and all she is. I will be brave. I will not let anyone take away. But standing in front of me, every breath, every hour has come to this. One step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. All along I have lived, I will find you. Time has brought you round to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
one step closer, one step closer. I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. All along I believed I would find you. Time has brought you out to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Oh, that was really pretty.
Yeah, awesome, Junko.
Yay.
Bo, both of you. Great sound. You sound great together.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
And I'm glad the battery made it through that song.
Yeah, that was awesome, you guys.
Thank you so much. Uh-oh. I think we're...
I'm going to bring the battery, okay?
Yep.
All right. You mean the charger?
The charger. We need
Those
the
who
charger.
hear you tomorrow will be blessed.
Great.
Neil,
Neil.
Uh-oh.
Before we get off, is there a link to the Musicians for the Greater Good?
Yeah, I believe Tom turned it on, but
I'll post it again before the end here, so you get it, Storm.
Yep.
So everybody, just let's welcome Neil. He's going to close us out.
Okay, I'm going to close you out as usual with nothing I've ever played before. No surprise. And for those of you who might want to know, I was turned on to this wonderful place I know Storm does go to, is called the Daily Antidote of Song, and our dear friend Joe Jenks will be performing there tomorrow, and it's at noon, and it's for a half hour, and it's a wonderful thing. So, and just to let Marianne know, I tried to put new strings on my guitar as well, on my brand new guitar, but I couldn't get them to work, and they keep popping off. So this is a David Mallet song that I bet even Art would like, but not the way I play it. But it's called "For Hope for One and All." If the morning star still disappears behind the sky of blue, if people rise and go to work just like they always do, as long as young folks fall in love and kids keep growing tall, with the earth below and the sky above, there's hope for one and all. If the moon still moves in the deep blue sea, the rules the heart of humanity, if the world keeps turning quietly, oh, here we go again. If the winter grass keeps turning quietly, the winter grass turns April green when rain begins to fall. There's hope for one and all, my friend, with our backs against the wall. If the water flowing down the stream, there's hope for all, one and all. If a human still does his best, he can go through, no one cares. If mothers rocks their babies to sleep and say a little prayer, if the old car starts when the wind blows cold, away down in the fall, if there's one good spark in the falling dark, then there's hope for one and all. There's hope for one and all, my friends. There's hope with our backs against the wall. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope and peace for one and all. If there's one good spark in the falling dark, there's hope for one and all. Peace with everybody in all holidays season, past, present, and moving forward.
Thank you, Neil.
Awesome. Thank you, Neil.
Thank you all, and our next ROM will be on 10/28. So it'll be the second Monday, and there's still plenty of time for doing more stuff to help move our elections along. And want to say goodnight to everybody over on YouTube, and we're going to stop that stream and just try to do that. And so good night to everybody on YouTube. Good night, all.
Because we're
Good night.
Good night.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone.
hey,
Bye-bye.
that was so much fun.
It's a great night, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for the invite, Neil.
I'm glad I could help out, my friend.
Yeah.
Let me just get this here. And for some reason, yes, and Michael and Nell, I'm hoping you got my email, and maybe hopefully next time. And Alan, Suzanne, thank you so much. And Gaya and Karen and of course Tom and Branson. It was great. So all right, good night, everybody. We made it out on time, and
Night.
be well. Love you all.
See you next time. Take care.